Thousands of students, hundreds of entries, and Shawnee Mission students find themselves near the top of the pack. A coffee shop gets a new look and new life with the help of some creative high school students. Elementary students are reaping big benefits from a community-funded after-school tutoring program. And find out how something called glitterbug lotion is helping students get excited about science. It's all ahead on this episode of Spotlight on Shawnee Mission. Welcome to Spotlight on Shawnee Mission. I'm your host, Leanne Neal. Some Shawnee Mission superstars had the chance to walk the red carpet and enjoy some accolades for thinking outside of the box.
Who are the students in the room that created Uniquely Kansas City? You guys are in the top 20.
Highlands Elementary was one of 2 Shawnee Mission schools to be recognized among 20 finalists in the Burns and McDonnell Battle of the Brains competition.
And it is a huge milestone for these kids to hear that recognition because there's over 210 schools that participated, 5,300 students, and over 500 entries. And so we whittled that down to the top 20 and 10 actually in the K through 6 range. So really, the overall amount of proposals we received, it is a pretty prestigious recognition for these students. We're very proud of them, and we hope you all are super proud of them as well.
Students who created the entry say this honor took them by surprise.
It was kind of like, whoa, did this really just happen? And it was crazy. It hasn't fully soaked in yet that we made it, but yeah, it's exciting.
I was like, I can't believe that this just happened. Like, is this am I being pranked? Like I was really excited.
I was kind of confused when we first went down there, but then when I realized that we were actually gonna hopefully make it, I was really excited, and I knew that we worked hard and our hard work paid off.
Thank you, Burns and McDonnell. We love Science City.
Battle of the Brains asks students to use their science, technology, engineering, and math skills to create a proposal for a STEM exhibit to be built at Science City at Union Station.
This year, the challenge was to design an exhibit for Science City, and it was in an outdoor space. And that was the challenge that we had, coming up with a concept that was innovative and interesting and had enough elements in it to fill the space. So instead of focusing on a specific science concept, what we decided to do was focus on Kansas City and all of the things that make Kansas City unique.
Thank you so much for being here, and you are making history today.
A few weeks later, their top 20 finish earned them a trip to Union Station for the Battle of the Brains red carpet celebration.
When you think about Battle of the Brains and when you think about what you are going through right now, this is the Oscars of science. And you're here at the red carpet, and you are all superstars. So give yourself a big round.
Each team here today will walk away with thousands of dollars in grant money that will be used to promote STEM education at your school. And more importantly, every student here today can say that they were an engineer, an architect, a construction professional, and so on.
Before getting down to business handing out the awards, Burns and McDonnell Chairman Greg Graves had a special message for the parents of these outstanding students.
Your children will design the driverless vehicles of tomorrow. Your children will cure Alzheimer's. Your children will send mankind to Mars. STEM-educated kids will earn 23% more than their counterparts. Most importantly, parents, college students who earn a degree in a STEM field are the least likely to move back in with their parents.
With formalities over, it was time for the honors.
Back to the elementary division. A $2,500 winner is Uniquely Kansas City Highlands Elementary School.
Each Highlands student received a medal, and the school got a $2,500 prize.
Getting this far is really cool, and we're super proud of ourselves.
a fantastic event. The kids did an awesome job. I don't think that some of them realized what a big deal it was until we came into this event. They just saw the setup and just the size of it. It was pretty cool.
My last $5,000 card for elementary goes to Camp STEM. Science, s'mores, and more. Rosehill Elementary.
These enhanced learning students from Rosehill Elementary also made the top 20 with their project.
Our exhibit was called Camp STEM, and it was pretty much a camping exhibit. It's self-explanatory, kind of. So we had skipping stones, rock climbing, fishing, and more.
In the end, Rosehill's project fared even better than Highlands, being named as a runner-up, which earned Rosehill a $5,000 award.
This is such a big, wonderful competition, and we feel so lucky to have gotten second place.
Congratulations, Rosehill and Highlands. Keep up the good work. Up next, find out why taking the bus means pounding the pavement for some Shawnee Mission Elementary students.
Hi, my name is Suhani, and I read a book called A Splasher of Red, The Life and Art of Horace Pippin. Once there was a boy named Horace. He was born in New York on February 22nd, 1888. Horace loved to draw. When Horace went to school, he always drew pictures. That made the teacher really mad. When Horace got in 8th grade, his father died, so he had to quit school and start to work. Later on, there was a war between Germany and USA, so Horace joined in. During the war, Horace got shot on his right arm. To know how he dealt with his injured arm, you'll have to read this book. I rate this book a 5 out of 5 because it has great emotions and tells you not to lose your courage, even in hard times.
Welcome back. It's not often that you find a coffee shop inside a high school, but at Shawnee Mission East, Columbia Brew offers students a lot more than a cup of joe. The coffee shop serves as a working classroom and provides opportunities for students in special education to work alongside their peers.
The original intent of the coffee shop was to teach soft employability skills to students with intellectual disabilities. We basically had 3 goals. We wanted to see growth in employment skills, self-advocacy skills, and social skills. And we felt like this would, in an authentic working business, we would get some results.
Sometimes I do a coffee delivery and I work behind the counter, and I'm really good at smiling and saying good morning, and I'm really good at cleaning, and I just love having kids coming here.
And so I will go on coffee deliveries with like Mary, and I'll help her out. Or like if someone's stocking shelves and they don't fully understand it or they put a little too much, I'll help them understand that. And I just kind of like, I'm like a little teacher, but I'm also like learning myself.
Shawnee Mission East first opened this shop in 2005. But during the last couple of years, business had dropped off, so they decided it was time for a change.
So we thought it'd be a really good idea to remodel the whole place and just put new things in. And so since we've done that, the sales have actually tripled.
With financial backing from the East Fund, students involved in interior design, marketing, digital media, woodshop, and special education played a significant role in Columbia Brew's remodeling, rebranding, and renovation.
I really wanted to go for something more minimalistic and something that, similar to modern coffee chains. And of course, the first thing I thought of was the cup. And so it just went from there. And I thought it was just going to be, another project, but it turned out to be a lot more than I thought it would.
The designers also got inspiration from the special education students who work at the coffee shop.
We decided to make it all about them. They were outside of the coffee shop at the open house, passing out candy, passing out bags, mugs, and to them, it's the favorite part of the day, just working there.
And the coffee shop, I think, has improved so much, and just everyone's benefited from the grant, from learning and school spirit, and the special education department and business and marketing department. I think everyone's benefited a lot from the grant. So
it's electric. Everybody knows everybody, and they're all in here, taking part, meeting somebody, talking. It's kind of the center of the school.
Columbia Brew is open on school days from 7:30 to 11:30 in the morning. The song may say the wheels on the bus go round and round, but as you're about to see, some students on the bus at Corinth Elementary prefer to take it step by step.
It's a group of kids. We've got a parent leader, a parent caboose, and then parents throughout the middle, so we feel like the kids are in good hands. We want parents to know that they're safe getting dropped off at those sites. It's just a fun idea that started as an incentive to get physical activity, to get the kids involved, a social, kind of a community get-together. It's a great, rewarding thing for the kids.
I think it's wonderful. Kids don't get enough exercise these days, and doing this gives them the opportunity to get fresh and ready to start the school day.
You get warmed up for school, and you're not tired or something like that at school.
Just to get active and be healthy rather than always taking your car. Kind of save the environment.
Economy,
save the environment a little bit, and it's just fun either way.
Kids love it, and that's what's been so fun about it. Even the teachers that help with drop-off are amazed at how much easier it is because so many kids are walking. And we have 550 students here, and today we think we got half the population walking, which makes a big difference.
The community's taken off with it. We have parents supporting staff members out here, 6th grade students helping to volunteer to support walking to school, and it's become a community event. To help encourage students to want to walk, we've enticed them with a little bit of a raffle. There were some community members and businesses that donated some items, from free ice cream to spiritware, and so we're doing a raffle for that, so the students, when they come into school, get a raffle ticket.
The class who gets the most walkers gets a kickball game with the principal, Mr. Lowe.
Yeah, it's pretty fun too.
You go ahead, I'll get it, but I don't want to be late.
It builds community to walk with people and ride with people. It gives our kids a chance to exercise, and now they're showing how when you exercise, you're better at math and physical activity, gets the blood to the brain, so we have smarter kids and healthier kids.
I like walking in the big group, and I just feel like it's a little more fun that way.
We've really progressed over the years, and it's just become more successful. Parents have embraced the idea. Kids especially have really gotten on board, and it seems like every week we get more successful. It's been great turnout.
Corinth kicked off its walking school bus in September. Principal Lowe has challenged students to strive for a goal of 100 participants each Wednesday. Another Shawnee Mission Elementary school is saying thanks after its community steps up in a big way. We'll show you what it's doing next. Plus, a college fair takes aim at a different kind of student when Spotlight on Shawnee Mission returns. Welcome back. Trying to make the best decisions about college can be tough for high school seniors, and if your parents aren't fluent in English, it can be even more of a challenge. That's where Universidad comes in.
Es muy importante, como les dije, que vengan todos los días a la escuela.
This bilingual college fair at Shawnee Mission North is conducted in Spanish and features representatives from local colleges and universities.
This is a very exciting event for me. This is the third time we have hosted our college bilingual fair. And so basically what we want to provide our Latino community with the college going process. We want to make sure that all of the parents know what it means to be college and career ready.
And sometimes it's really helpful for the parents to be able to relate to the person who's giving them the information. I've noticed that both students and parents who may not be very comfortable in English are sometimes intimidated by the information that is being given to them. Like, it's a lot at once, and having someone who speaks your language and understands you is always really comforting.
I've looked at all these colleges here and talked to my parents, especially when they have questions in Spanish, and they talk to the representatives that speak Spanish, know Spanish. So they're getting involved with me and encouraging me to attend college.
We know that there are students who are college-bound, who come from Spanish-speaking households, and we want to open that communication and open pathways to them to the next step, to be able to move on to college after high school.
Students and parents were able to learn more about the college application process, financial aid, and scholarships.
They tend to ask about school size, scholarship opportunities, campus housing, and student involvement or student organization and opportunities.
I think it helps a lot of parents realize that there's a lot of opportunities for their children, that there's scholarships that they can get, and money from government that they could also get for them to go to school. And there's a lot of open colleges for Hispanics.
We want to reach out to families, especially when they haven't necessarily had a history in the family of going to college. So first-generation college students, we want to reach out to them and make sure that they know the opportunities are there.
The plan is to expand Universidad to more Shawnee Mission high schools in the future. Some students who might otherwise fall through the cracks are getting an extra boost thanks to caring community partners at Brookridge Elementary.
You're right, you're good, T-R-E-E.
Brookridge offers after-school tutoring twice a week that focuses on writing and comprehension.
We pick children who don't get a lot of special services during the day, who are I call them our bubble children, that might just need that little bit of extra pickup. So we pick those children to give them a little bit of extra boost, that little bit of extra that maybe they don't get during the day.
The program would not be possible without support from community partners.
We have 4 churches that are involved on a regular basis with our school. We have a financial institution that is involved with our school, and Hy-Vee gets involved with our school. And the patrons in the community also support our school. So I can say that we're really a community-based school.
Well, thank you so much for coming out here to this Brookridge block party.
Last fall, the community partners hosted a block party that raised $10,000. Those funds now provide a late bus to take students home after tutoring.
And these kids, if they didn't have busing, they don't have a way home. It's too far to walk. It's too dangerous to walk for some of our kids.
A lot of the children who we thought needed tutoring weren't able to accept the offer of tutoring because they had no way to get home. So now we have a bus, and we're able to help those children who we really felt needed it. Not only the children whose parents could come and get them, but also the children whose parents couldn't. Did anybody have questions about did anybody write question marks near those words?
Jamie, who attends the after-school sessions, explains what they're like.
Well, you read, you write, you learn how to be more fluent in reading.
Tuttle says the program is making a difference.
I have seen that they do have more confidence coming to this after-school tutoring program. They have more confidence not only in their academics, but they also have confidence, it seems like, in their relationships with the other students that they're with and with the teachers.
For Jamie, the extra time at school has changed what she does when she's not at school.
Well, at home, instead of watching TV, I like to read. And that's like not normal for me because my mom says I'm like a movie freak and everything.
Tuttle says her favorite part is getting to know the students better, which also strengthens Brookridge's sense of community.
That's been a real gift for me, and to be able to wave at them in the hall or smile at them and have them do that back just makes both of us feel like we're all part of Brookridge. It's like we're, you know, all together. So yes, I've definitely seen a positive impact.
We do watch out for one another. I think that is a strength. I think that we want to know what's going on in each other's lives. If there's a void, that we work really hard in working together to fill those voids for kids.
Up next, find out why it's a good thing that the glitter bug is spreading in Shawnee Mission and how it's helping launch students' interest in science.
Hi, I'm Haley, and the book I read was Doll Bones by Holly Black. The main characters of the story are Poppy, Alice, and Zach. Eleanor was a young girl that died several years ago, but nobody knows how. Poppy's mom owns an old doll of Eleanor. The doll starts haunting the kids' dreams and tells them to return her to her grave. This book is mysterious and has a lot of twists and turns. I rate this book 5 out of 5 stars. I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. Check it out.
Welcome back. A bad case of the glitter bug is spreading through Bluejacket-Flint's 6th grade. But not to worry, this bug is designed to infect students with a new enthusiasm for science.
So our learning target for today is I can use previous experience to design an experiment on germ prevention.
About a week ago, we got a bunch of new things for science that I haven't ever used before. And we started off by doing a mystery where someone had this glitter bug stuff on their hands. And basically it was a sickness going through the school or a class. And we had to try and figure out who was the subject 0.
We learned from the last experiment, some people skipped some steps, right? So we still have to make sure we write a very precise procedure, but there's some new things I want you to keep in mind that maybe we didn't keep in mind for that first experiment.
We've got glitter bug lotion, and when we turn the LED light on it, makes it look like you have germs all over your hands. And we're testing like which kind of soaps and how hot water is and cold, what the difference is of how many germs you get off.
The glitter bug experiment is part of Project Lead the Way's launch curriculum. It's designed to bring interactive science, technology, engineering, and mathematics learning to elementary students.
Now, have you guys thought about how you're going to use the bar of soap? Are you going to have it in your hands the entire time you're washing? Because I know some people were doing that yesterday. Or are you just going to rub it a little bit, then set it down and wash your hands for 2 minutes? What I like about this program is it allows them to have those reflections and then go ahead and, okay, so you made some mistakes, let's do it again. And let's do it with correcting some of those mistakes.
It helps because the first time you learn or you make mistakes, so the second time you'll know not to do what you did when you made that mistake.
As part of the experimental process, students must work in teams, building collaboration skills that they will need the rest of their lives.
And what we're hearing from the workforce right now is that communication skills are not very strong. So that's a skill that they're going to be continuing to work on, and that's a skill that's going to be honed throughout their process of working on Project Lead the Way.
We can share ideas, so it's not just like one person on the spot, and it's more interactive. It makes it more fun being with someone, hearing their ideas, working together. I think it's really fun and interactive. It's a fun way to learn.
Now that we have more materials, we make science a more fun and cooperative environment in our classroom.
On the very first day that we did Project Lead the Way, a student whispered to another student, "I can't believe she's actually letting us do this in school." And that's like a teacher's dream. That's what every teacher wants to hear.
Project Lead the Way's launch program is currently taught in 7 elementary schools. The district, with support from the Shawnee Mission Education Foundation, plans to expand the program to all elementary schools in the coming year. That's all the time we have for this episode of Spotlight on Shawnee Mission. Join us again as we continue to feature the programs and people of Shawnee Mission who are helping guide students to success. Thank you for watching.